2022, a year of a new era in Formula 1, but specifically with the new regulations, in which we are witnessing the final year of before 2026 regulations. But it wasn't just a new era for Formula 1, it was also a new era for the video games, as Electronic Arts would acquire Codemasters the year prior and have the F1 license as a result of it. Since then though, the F1 games have gone downhill, and with the upcoming F1 25 game in about 2 weeks, everything is up in the air currently about the series. So I thought it would be fun to look back at F1 22 3 years later. Welcome everybody to a new video here. It's been a good while since I'd done a revisiting F1 video, but I felt like we should revisit 22 because, one, the new game F1 25 comes out in about like 2 weeks? Yeah, May 30th, 2 weeks. And then also number two, potentially EA could be losing their license for the F1 franchise after this year if sales don't go so well on their side. And three, I know EA had their logo on the F1 2021 game, but that was when, I believe that was before EA took them over. So as you can see with here, F1 22, they got EA's, weird year numbering with it being 22 instead of 2022. So that's mostly why I wanted to revisit this game today. But also, too, I think some people know how ridiculous this game is. I mean, this game wasn't all that bad, but even then, it was still pretty mid. Still pretty bad. Alright, so loading this up for first time, I think you can see...
What the fuck is that?
Pretty much this is not your average Formula 1 game. I mean, you got couches, you got people, you got supercars, weird stuff. But yeah, pretty much this is F1 life. The EA's attempt at, I guess, making the games more casual. I mean, yeah, you could customize your character. You can change stuff in your place. You can have furniture. You can buy furniture, for Christ's sakes. You have all this stuff. But even then, I'm not gonna spend too much time talking about F1 life. It's a useless feature. Should have never been added in the first place. But hey. It's EA we're talking about. Also, a new addition to F1 22, we had Supercars. Again, why was this added? I mean, I get what they were kind of going for, but even then, you can't really drive, you can't race with these things. You can only do, time trials and then also little challenges in career mode. It's like, if I wanted to drive Supercars, I would go play Forza or Gran Turismo. I would not be playing an F1 game. Alright, so looking at the cars here from 2022, obviously this was the first year with these new regulations, as we are witnessing the final year of before 2026. We got the Mercedes right here, all silver. Honestly, even though this wasn't a good car compared to the 2021 predecessor, I still like it. I like that they actually went with the silver livery for once. You got Red Bull, obviously they would turn out to be a dominant force in this season. Ferrari, I love this car, the F175, even though it was really good in the first part of the season, and then afterwards they fell off a cliff in usual Ferrari fashion. It still is a nice looking car. I love how it looks. I love it. McLaren, obviously 2 years pretty much before they would start dominating like they would now. Not a bad car per se. I mean, I do like the livery. I do like the shades of blue in there. We got Alpine right here. Pretty much when they were still somewhat likable. I mean, they still had Alonso and Piastri for the time being when this game released. But then a few weeks afterwards, then Alonso signed for Aston Martin, and then Piastri pretty much signed for McLaren, and then pretty much Alpine's likability went out the window. You got AlphaTauri here with a stunning livery, even though they are now known as, Racing Bulls, Visa, Cash App, Toro Rosso, Minardi. Their liveries still bang, and this one certainly is one of my favorites too. We got my team, Aston Martin. Even though their car was pretty shitty throughout this season, I would definitely take this over the AMR 25. At least this car had the opportunity to score points. We have Williams here. Honestly, when you look at this car, and then you look at the 2025 Williams, it's actually astonishing how much sponsors they have now compared to how plain this 2022 car looks. It looks just so bland. You got Alfa Romeo here. I gotta say, this is also one of my favorite liveries from that season. Probably in general, because this just looks beautiful. I don't I mean, I remember Alfa Romeo early on in the season. I believe Bottas, he was very good in this car. I remember he was scoring like P5s and stuff like crazy. He was consistent, and then as usual, things went downhill after pretty much the halfway mark of the season. And Haas actually was very good in the early part of the season as well, and then obviously car development and stuff, pretty much the same with Alfa Romeo. They just went down a cliff. All right, well, let's do a race here. So I would do Miami, but with this horrendous handling, I don't think I want to do that. I need a track where I feel like we could do particularly well in. You know what? We could go to France. That's a track that's not on the calendar anymore. And I would go with Aston Martin because they're my team, but honestly, I really want to drive that Ferrari again, the F175. We'll see if we can get Charles here some redemption from that 2022 race where he crashed out and pretty much his championship hopes were over.
It's a great day for racing here at Le Castellet, and the drivers are making their final preparations on the grid. Let's hope for a thrilling contest then, here at the French Grand Prix.
Alrighty, P3, that's not too bad. If we can get a good start, I think we'll be able to jump them. My starts in this game are horrendous though, but we'll try. As the lights are coming on. There's 5 lights. And away we go. Can I get the power down? Oh my god, of course I can't. I swear the traction in this game is so crap. It's so bad. Then again, that could just be me because I tend to rev it pretty low, but I try not to over rev it. Oh, Hamilton and Russell here are getting feisty. Oh lord, I'm going to take some track limits there, but past them. Okay, we're making up ground again, so that's good. But man, dude, the traction, it's not good. Okay, we're getting some slipstream on Hamilton here, using our energy. I think, no, we're not going to be able to make it. Hopefully this next little straight, we will. I tend to make some very good passes here. Yep, we're catching him. I'm going to go on the outside here, whilst I'm at it. Ooh, come on. Got him. Good, so we're back to where we started. Now we can see if he can chase after Verstappen and Perez. Leclerc's radio as Perez and Verstappen, they're battling here. Just like Russell and Hamilton here. On the first lap. Gonna get to the inside of Perez here. Could I get Verstappen? Oh, I can. Yes. Very nice. Whenever I race here, I always use that trick at that turn. It's so good. Oh, Verstappen's coming back. He's gonna try the outside. Oh, alright. Just drive right into us. Okay. That doesn't matter. We're gonna get past him anyways. There we go. You see, when this game actually works, it actually is fun. But still, it doesn't make up for the horrendous handling and traction. It really does not. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. We're into the lead now. They will have DRS, but I think we'll be fine still. Oh my god. Oh, I almost lost it there. That was because I really got on the curves. That wasn't anything of the traction. Oh, Verstappen's right all over us. Now he's going to get the DRS. We got a little bit of energy left, so that's kind of keeping us in the hunt right there. He's going to get to the inside of us. But we're going to get by him. Very nice. Yeah, when this game actually works, it's actually fun. It's great. Necessarily, though, I mean, it's not like the worst game, because obviously I think that would go to F124 at this point, but it would, I don't know, this game really wasn't all that great either. It still had its problems and bugs, but it really under-delivered with the expectations everybody had with these new regulations and such. And I believe, too, I know it's late to mention this, but this game was, like, delisted, I'm pretty sure, in 2023, so no, typical EA move, of course. Because they don't want you playing the older games, they want you to play the newer games, but nobody wants to. And I'm pretty sure nobody really wants to play F125 either. I mean, it does look interesting. F125 overall, it does look interesting, but I mean, honestly, as I said in the intro too, this year could be EA's final year with the F1 franchise. I'm pretty sure if like sales continue to decline and such, so it will be interesting to see if that really does happen and where the F1 license really goes to. Here comes Verstappen. But I think we'll be able to get him, leaving him some space there. I think he hit the bollard. Oh, God. And as I was talking, Verstappen... Oh, my God. What is he doing? Oh, yes. This is actually perfect because we're going to have DRS. So it's going to be very good. Oh, Perez is going to get into this fight as well. He's going to try... Oh, he put the block on his teammate. Oh, man. And not on us. And there we go. Back into the lead. And I think we're going to win. Oh, Perez has got past him. They're shuffling back there. As we come off the final turn here, we're going to win. We got Charles his redemption at Paul Ricard. There you go. There's the win.
Absolutely awesome. Just amazing, mate. Well done.
Alright, oh, who could forget this? The podium pass. Well, that's been in there since 2020, but Jesus, man. Well, I'd say that was a pretty good race. I know it was obviously in a Ferrari, obviously, but still, it had some very good battles in there, I gotta say. That was very, very fun. Let's go to Australia, shall we? Yeah, let's go to Australia. Why not? Let's go with the Alpine, why not? Let's go with this man right here when, when Alpine was still somewhat of a liked team, but was getting pretty degraded by the end of the year.
It's race day here in Melbourne as we continue with what could shape up to be one of the best Australian Grand Prix ever.
I don't know if any of you remember too from Australia that year, Alonso was on a pretty good lap and then the hydraulics failed and he crashed at the end of qualifying, which actually, I think he even broke his wrist from that crash, if I'm correct. Well, looks like we're going to get redemption for 2 drivers today, shall we? As the lights are coming on. We got 5 lights here. And away we go. Yeah, that, I definitely smashed the throttle there. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. Yeah, I smashed the throttle there very badly. Honestly, in this game, my starts aren't as good in this game as compared to, like, 2020 or 23 and that sort of matter, as we're going to dive down the inside here. Oh, Lord. It's always tricky with this first lap, especially here at this updated Australia. It's very tricky. God. Getting on the inside of Bottas. Here. Ooh. Good. And now we head out onto this long straight. Down to Sector 3. Are we gonna get a slipstream? Yes, we are. I wonder if we can make a move on the outside, or if we're gonna get there. Probably the inside, then. Oh, yes, we are. Very good. We're gonna come back to complete the first lap. I gotta say, too, reflecting on 2022 as a whole, the first part of the season was super fun, and then once Belgium hit and that technical directive rule hit, the TD39 stuff, it definitely kind of ruined the rest of the season. Because like it was basically Red Bull domination from there on out. The Ferrari challenge definitely hindered away. It was already gone, but it fell off even more. There was some great racing, like Singapore, and then obviously Brazil and USA. They were still fun. Oh god. Oh god, Ricardo. Oh my god. Okay, we got ahead of him. There we go. Now we're clear of him. Oh, motherfuck, that curb, god damn it. I tell you people. Because I tell you people, like, I touched that curb, and then it spun me out. God damn it. I mean, that also could have just been my, like, entry, but still, man, the curbs in this game are just dangerous. Especially when you try to, you know, get the traction rolling again on them. It's a death sentence. I gotta say, though, even though this game, handling wise and stuff like that was bad, at least the soundtrack was very good. And even the engine sounds, at least those are good. You know, at least it's not like, I don't know what they did with 24, but man, the soundtrack in that game, and then also the engine sounds, it's not good. At least in here, they sound, you know, at least in here, they sound like their real-life counterparts, and then the music, at least it's made by the GOAT himself. Alrighty, wow, Carlos Sainz won, which is funny because he retired on lap 2 of this race in 2022, as we finish 8th place.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
Alright, well, as I said, that race wasn't all eventful, but even then, at least, we had some good moves. We even got driver of the day, as you saw. So yeah, not so bad. Alright, and now for probably the worst section of this video, the Pirelli Hot Laps, which are basically supercar challenges. As you can see, I've done several of them. What, still, like, what are the point of these? Come on, man. Well, I guess we could do this one. This one's like you battle against a rival, so I guess we could do that one. I guess that's like a little race, so let's use challenging. Why not? We're very challenging, aren't we? Oh my Christ. Oh yes, that's right. I forgot. You get 3 rounds. It's not a full-on race. No. It's instead rounds. So here we go. Oh my God, what the hell? Okay. Also forgot too, you have to play in like chase mode, so a chase camera basically, so that's great. But yes, this is a totally great addition to the F1 series, a game that is mostly for open wheels, open wheel cars. I mean, I will say though, they handle okay, but even then, I would still go play Forza or fucking Gran Turismo for this stuff. Like, come on, man. Also, why is it at that section of this track? Like, why couldn't it be at Sector 1, where Erouge and Radion are? Come on, man. Okay, well, there we go. We kicked that guy's ass in round 1. Okay. Oh, he's starting the side-by-side with us. You know what? We're going cockpit cam. Why not? Come on. Got a better start than you. Yeah, that's right. Stay behind us. I will say, too, as well, the interiors are very nice, but even then, what's the point of this? Come on. Okay, and we're gonna get it. Good. That was very close. You know, this is actually kind of entertaining right now. I don't know about fun, but... Oh, we get to start behind him. Oh, boy. Alright, let's do it then. Let's find a way around him. We get a better start, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna get past him. Told you. Oh no, oh no. Oh, I went off the track a little bit, but it did not give me the limit warning. Okay, now we should be good. He's catching up a little bit, but we should be good on this. Oh no, oh no. No. Don't let him get the switch over. Okay, good. We got him. We kicked his ass 3 times in a row. How about that? Alright, well, I don't think I can handle any more of this, but to be honest, that was actually kind of funny, but even then, as I said, what is the point of this? Alrighty, well, I think that will do it for this video, folks. I apologize if this video seemed all over the place, or at least I thought so. This game overall is just kind of weird in general, but honestly, looking back at it, it's not all too bad as I thought it was. But regardless, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you'd like me to see me revisit any more F1 games in the future, let me know below. And without further ado, I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Take care.